Hi, and welcome back after Christmas. So that's that done. Now, I've got. I don't know about your Christmas. I would like to know how everybody's Christmas has gone on, but just in case anybody watched my Christmas wish, which you have to get through all the Hans Gruber stuff to get to, but at Christmas Eve, I think it was, did a little video, basically said, I'm Nelly no mates. Nobody's coming to visit me. I'm not off to visit anybody else. But and my son's got his girlfriend, which he speaks to on the phone. So literally, I'm at a loss. If you need to speak to me, let me know. I'll do a live for you, or we can do a Zoom chat and whatever. Just basically saying I've got time. If somebody needs me, say my name, and I will be there. Right? Bit Michael Jackson. Anyways, this is a cautionary tale on be careful what you wish for. On there, said to the whole world, universe included, that I got fuck all to do. Didn't I? So, caught to about 7 o'clock Christmas Day. My cat decides he's no longer going to be bloody breathing. Not that drastic. But yeah, we had a really good day. Really enjoyed it. Watched 2 films with my son. My son made it for me. You know what I mean? He spent like extra time with me and stuff, and so it was a good day. I really enjoyed it. Right up until about 7 o'clock. We just finished watching a film. Yeah, I think we just finished watching a film. We watched Nativity. Now apparently that was brought out in 2014. I've never seen it. Bloody brilliant film. Actually really enjoyed it. So yeah, and I can't remember what the first one that we watched. Oh, Carry On. Oh God, that's a good film. That, right, if you're thinking of watching it, like it's the way that we think of it, it's like what we expected Trap to be. Right, we went to see Trap at the cinema. I was so excited about Trap. Oh my God, one of the pantsist, if that's the word, films I've seen in a very long time. And I paid a tenner to go and see it. Well, 20, including my son. Actually, I think I paid for his dad to come with it. Well, I think I paid for us all. I'm not sure. Anyways, yeah, pants. I was so excited. Really shitly written. Apparently, the girl who sings in it is M. Night Shyamalan's niece or something, and it just looked like an advert, just a film version advert for this girl's musical career. Like, there was no storyline to it. It was crap. But Carry On is exactly what we were expecting Trap to be. Carry On is excellent. Definite must watch. So we watched 2 films, and we'd had our Christmas dinner and we'd exchanged gifts. He was happy with his gifts. I am. Right, let's see if I can show you what he got me. Mate. Like, and it's so thoughtful because he'd realised that my old keyboard was getting a bit tatty and some of the letters were sticking. So I've been struggling with it for months. Anyways, this one, clicky as fuck. I'm a big thing for clicker because I'm a touch typist. I trained as a secretary when I was 15 years old. Yeah, so I love me a clicky key. So then I just get lost in the rhythm while I'm speaking, and shit like that. Don't ask. Right, very excited, really, really happy. Lovely Christmas. Finished watching the film. Sheldon jumps down. Now, Sheldon's had a cough for a little while. He had a cough in the summer, and and it went away. I'm like, oh, right, okay. Maybe he's got a bit of asthma or whatever. Anyways, Christmas Day. So he'd been coughing for a couple of days. I'm like, famous last words. Right, when the festive season's over and it's not mental, get him to the vet. Universe is like, right, okay, we're not having that. And also, you said you were free and you've got no to do. Your son's girlfriend's free now. He can go and talk to his girlfriend. You, my darling, got a little job for you. Literally, honestly, I was in fucking bits. He's like breathing through his mouth, dribble coming down his little face. He's like, help me, got that little help me face. His chest, like his whole belly was like fucking like this, and he kept like flopping down onto the floor. He'd walk a little bit and then just fucking flop down. I'm like, shit. Rang a emergency vet because I'm like, shit, what do I do? It's Christmas Day. Emergency vet. Rang the emergency vet. She's like, lovely, lovely lass. Big ups to everybody who worked on Christmas Day. Like, you have my full, like, gratitude, right? Gratitude is respect, admiration, right? Yeah. So rang this girl. She's like, oh yeah, bring him down. So as it's out of hours, it's gonna cost, right? It would have cost me. Well, it wouldn't because I ain't got it, right? 250 quid just to take him into that vet. 250 pounds, right? I ain't got that kind of money. I said, oh shit, I've not got that kind of money. And bless her, she was obviously expecting it. She's like, oh, no worries, darling, hold on a minute. Went off, come back, here's the number for the PDSA. I didn't think the PDSA would be open. PDSA was open. Rang the PDSA, spoke to another, everybody at the PDSA was absolutely amazing. She's like, the vet gets in at 8, and this was like 7:15, so it must have taken about 6, something like that. Started to get weird, and then it's like, by the time I'd rang, and he'd come and sat with me, and he's just like looking at me like, I'm like, my cat's dying. So she's like, bring him down. The vet gets in at 8, so I got straight in an Uber, went down. He had to have an X-ray, bless him. They had to sedate him and give him an X-ray, and thankfully there's no like growth in there or whatever. They basically think that he's got asthma, catsma as we call it now. Only for him, obviously. Or the cats with asthma, we call it catsma too. But yeah, so she gave him a steroid droplet thing, and they kept him in overnight. I went to bed 3 o'clock, Boxing Day morning, thinking, I'll go there, look back lunchtime. Rang me up at 8:30. Yeah, he's free to go, whatever. I said, I can get there for lunchtime. Can you get here by 9:30, actually? Because then we've got, regular, and I'm like, yeah, of course, I'll get an Uber down there now. Got myself out of bed, got my boots on, went down there. Now, this is the positive part of it, because I wouldn't have had this conversation otherwise. But with the Uber driver on the way to the thing, I was like, oh, how was your Christmas? I don't know whether he celebrates Christmas. Uber drivers in Leicester. I live in Leicester. I think you can guess that then these aren't white people. We had this lovely conversation, and I'm like, he said it's not really been very busy. People can't get out and whatever. In my defence, he said Keir Starmer. He started it. All right. You go, carried it on. We were chatting all the way to this fucking, it was only half an hour, 20 minutes, half an hour drive. Basically, schooled him, didn't I? And this is why I do what I do. And this is what I want other people to do when you go out and get into conversations about this. So, we did the whole, I basically told him how to save the world, how to change the planet, how to get rid of how to overthrow the patriarchy, right? Because he was coming back with the old, but we can't do this. And I'm like, yes, we can do this. This can really easily be done. It's literally just a changing of minds. As soon as we realise that we've been lied to from the age of 4 when we were put into school and told, we've just been told we can't do it, that kings and queens deserve opulent luxury, that they're genuinely better than us, and that this is the only way that the world can be run. We believe that this happens because we're taught it from the age of 4. Anyways, he's sitting there going 100% with you, oh, you're right, 100% we are. And like, when I got out of the car, he's like, thank you so much. Like, I've really enjoyed this conversation. Like, it's been really, really good talking to you. Thank you. Like, and I'm like, there's my payment. That's why I do what I do. That is the currency that I live on, live for. Do you know what I mean? I ain't got sorry to say it again, I do go on about it, but I don't monetize my channel because I don't do this for money. I have no fucking money. I want no fucking money. Well, it'd be nice, obviously, but that's not what I'm doing this for. I'm doing it for moments like that. And literally, the revolution will be free. Is free. It's right there whenever we're ready. Whenever we're ready. Like, literally, it is so simple, and that is what I'm going to spend 2025 carrying on doing, because it's, you know, it's my job, is explaining this, making this make sense, and ultimately making people want to actually change this, because that is what's going to get it done. Literally, like I said to this Uber driver, we are our own worst enemy. We have a common enemy, all of us, no matter what skin colour we are, no matter what age we are, no matter what gender we are or want to be, you know what I mean? Whether we smoke or don't smoke, whether we're rich or poor, whether we're religious or agnostic, it doesn't matter. We have the same fucking enemy, and it's that easy to get rid of them. The only thing we need to do is decide, hold on a minute, why do we let them have it? Why they say that that we're all in debt, and that's why we have to suffer, because the country is in debt. But who's the country in debt to? Because who owns the country? You can't be in debt to somebody if they don't own you. That's bullshit. But you get the point. It's like the banks don't own the world. The banks were left with the people, the families, the people who set up the monetary system were left with secrets. And even if we do nothing, to be fair, the people who left them with the secrets are coming back and they're all fucked. And that makes me... oh. But let's get it on the roll, because ultimately we're going to have to change. So let's do that. And it can be as easy as just having a conversation with an Uber driver. So yeah, anyways, went and picked the cat up. Cat's fine. Bless him. All day yesterday. He's just sat here. He's not sat here now. That's why I can do the video. I was going to do the video yesterday, but Sheldon decided that he was going to sit with me and just have all the love. And I'm like, mate, if you're giving it, I'm taking it, my darling. Like, oh, it was horrible. But if you've not had a little cry on Christmas Day, are you even Christmasing? And speaking of, if you've not been to the PDSA in your pyjamas, are you even a chav? You know, I went to the PDSA in my jimmies on Christmas Day, mate, chaving it right up. Fucking loving it. So yes, I am supremely grateful. But is this not a cautionary tale? And be careful what you wish for, because it's like, right, well, your cat needs you, Carrie-Anne. You're putting yourself out there saying, right, come and talk to me if you're bored, or this, that, and the other. Your cat needs you, Carrie-Anne. So off you fuck. So yeah, mega thanks to the universe. Mega thanks to Sheldon for not dying. And Sheldon, who did not die, as well. Yeah, he's still not out the woods, and it sounds like he's going to be on a lifetime of medication, and the PDSA can't register him there because they're full, so I'll have to go private. And yeah, it's all down to how much this medication is going to cost as to whether I can actually afford to keep him alive. I don't know, I'm not thinking about it. All I'm doing is just loving on the little lad and just making sure that he's safe, and I've got to now go and try and feed him a pill. I've done this before, he's had pills before. So, fingers crossed. Wish me luck. So, yeah, that's how my Christmas went. How did your Christmas go? Please feel free to leave a comment, and if it's something happy, then yay. And if it's not, then you know, like, I'll give you a little verbal cuddle. But I'm still here for anybody. It's still the festive season, and if you do want me, get in touch, because we are all humans at the end of the day. Them bastards want us to be divided. I want us to be together. So reach out, reach out, reach out to me. Dun, 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 dun. No, carry on. Yeah, so gonna enjoy the rest of my day after Boxing Day, and I shall speak to you soon. I'll be back at the very least New Year's Eve to give you a brief rundown of what's happened in my year, the things that I can remember. Yeah, if you've watched to the end, what I owe you, I owe you a bevy. Oh, and if you like Carling Black Label, I was in a conversation yesterday and I realised I've got quite a great case of Carling Black Label underneath my living room window that I bought for my. I saw this guy for a couple of months at the end of last year, so yeah, you can pop round for one if you want. Let's have a natter. All right, thank you for being here. Please come back and never forget that I love you all. Bye.